The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. The week. DA, it's on.
Hey, Kevin, the Clippers for...
There's been a transformation here in L.A. There is no doubt about that. DA, thank you. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Clippers, we've got Q. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And Harrell's in at the center, locking down the middle. Right side Leonard. Lets it fly from 18. Love grabs the board. Here's Osman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Jerry Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that.
Sexton's shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Beverly. To the paint, here's Q, and Junior throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Love. Here's Osman. It's Garland, top of the key. 6 to shoot. For the three. The rebound by Paul George. The Clippers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Q. Oh!
That's a nice dime from Patrick Beverly there, distributing the ball from the point guard position.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Now here's Drummond. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those 4 blocks.
No, not me.
And Harrell shoots it in.
Well, Harrell gets up there and he uses that long wingspan for the finish.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Outside, Sexton. Good on the 3-point shot. Sexton's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Landry Shamet's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Here's Garland after the made shot from Q. Oh, Nance in position.
Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Jackson, to the inside. Q. Jackson looking around. Here's Q. And Junior throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Sexton. He's covered by Shamet. Basket good.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's Q, and Junior throws it down.
Check out the vision from Jackson. He doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Outside, Porter. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. The Clippers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And here's Sexton. 10 points for him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, to be honest.
Outbound for swap here for the Clippers. And then for Cleveland, Love's checked in for Zizic. Nance comes in for Jordan Bell. And it's Garland in for Colin Sexton. That's good from George. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. We've got Patrick Beverley. Harrell is out there with Q. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Q in their last matchup against the Nuggets just played phenomenally. He added 37 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Beverley. Q's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Clippers.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hand was incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
And so here's Cleveland after the basket by Los Angeles. Love the pass to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Los Angeles. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a Finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and the championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story. Well, you see the improvement in terms of high-level playmaking, the great understanding of all the offensive scheme that Kawhi Leonard possesses.
Sexton for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Q, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of time.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And Zizic in at the 5 down low. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Free throw good, Junior. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Now Garland. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Putting his power on full display there. Drummond's teammates trust him to make those plays down low.
And the Clippers call time here. Cleveland have the basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Pass to Leonard. Puts up a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Love, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. And Junior throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Sexton. 13 points in the game. That shot off. Excellent D there from George.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Junior throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Cavaliers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Zizic. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Q out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Sexton against George. Sexton attacking. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
Junior dishes to Harrell. Here's Q. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Junior throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Sexton against George. The shot by Sexton, no good. Clippers leading by 17. Q passes to Harrell. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound. Nance has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Garland. To the middle. Here's Zizic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now, here's Garland. Defended by Beverly. Love, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
Pass to Sexton. Shoots it up. Just 4 to shoot. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Q passes to Harrell. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Now, here's Garland. Defended by Beverly. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Junior with it. Working on Love. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Love outside. Offline with his three. Los Angeles leading by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And with this win, they'll end up. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just looking for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.